On this episode, we close out this year's March Madness bracket challenges, and today we are battling snacks. Today is April 5th, 2024. This is episode 656 of the Main Street Magic Podcast.
Jeremy and Rhonda are more than a little fond of Disney World, so they made this podcast to share it all with you. Reports and resorts, top 10 lists of all sorts, Main Street Magic's bringing it home for you.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Main Street Magic. I am your host, Jeremy Stein, and as always, I'm joined by my lovely wife, Rhonda.
Hey, guys.
Make sure you check us out on the web at mainstmagic.com, as well as follow on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at mainstmagic. If you've not done so already, you can go out to Facebook and search for the Main Street Magic community and ask to join. Then if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, you get brand new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. If you're planning that trip to Disneyland or Walt Disney World, you did not get those advanced dining reservations that you wanted so badly, don't worry, because Mouse Dining removes the frustration of booking Disney dining reservations, alerting you when they spot availability for your desired restaurant, date, meal, and time. Visit msmfriends.com to use this free service. And then if you're getting ready to plan that next trip to Disney, Universal, looking to go on a cruise, or pretty much travel anywhere else in the world, head out to mainstmagictravel.com and fill out a form for a free quote. So we are finishing up our March Madness series. Final Four is coming up for both men and women's basketball. So we will be making no predictions, as always. But I'll just say I'll say go NC State in the men's. That would be really cool. So we'll see. We'll be at Disney for the Final Four. So I assume it's tomorrow. It's Saturday. So
I don't keep up with these things, man.
I know you don't. So yeah, I'll be catching it on my phone, I guess. I don't really
Do you care?
I don't. Okay. But I'd be cool if NC State won it all. So we're going to battle snacks.
Okay.
And I'll be honest right up front. I put all of this together because Rhonda has been insanely busy this week. Record-breaking amount of clients, I believe, this week.
I don't know if it was record-breaking. I'm sure there'll be another day where it'd be more. But, I shouldn't say more. But
yeah, it had to have been pretty close. So I went ahead and put all this together. So a lot of this will be a surprise to Rhonda. Oh. But I know Rhonda pretty well. Yeah, I mean, I know Rhonda pretty well, and we know what we like. So a couple things that I did with this. One, we're going to have 4 regions, technically 5 regions. So the first region is going to be an 8 snack play-in region of Disney Springs. So it is 8 snacks from Disney Springs, and they're going to battle for 4 positions. Okay?
Okay.
So we have 4 winners technically out of there.
Okay.
Then we're going to have a region for Magic Kingdom, one for EPCOT, one for Hollywood Studios, and one for Animal Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
We have 7 snacks from each of those, and then we'll pit one of the Disney Springs ones into each of those regions to give us our final 32 that we'll play with, if that makes sense.
Gosh, that's
sounds
like a lot of work you did.
It was a good amount. Did not use snacks that Rhonda and I have not had.
Of course.
So you will see things like the school bread missing from EPCOT. We've not actually had it yet. Maybe this is the weekend to do it, right?
This weekend.
So some of those. So if you hear like a snack that is blatantly missing, that is one of the reasons.
Yes.
A lot of this was some of the snacks that I know we love.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it was from articles that our friend John Self with Main Street Foodie has written, and got a lot of info from there on some of the most popular snacks. And then each region gets a classic snack as its number 1 seed. So that's going to include the Dole Whip, Mickey Pretzel, Mickey ice cream bar or sandwich, group them in the same.
Okay.
Popcorn or a churro.
Okay.
So those are placed throughout.
Yeah.
And then the rest are basically ranked kind of on popularity throughout social media, some of the popularity on what we think about them. But I tried to even it out a little bit. And then in the end, one snack will reign supreme. These are coming more from your traditional quick service or snack locations, kiosks, carts, things like that. For example, I know it doesn't take reservations, but it is still kind of like a sit down. You won't see the churros from Nomad Lounge on here, for example.
Well, right. Okay.
Okay.
That
So
makes
this
sense.
is a couple of these are shareable. So when we get to those, we can talk about it a little bit, but wanted to fill this out. So we'll start with the seating. And we're going to start with the play-in at Disney Springs. Number 1, they get popcorn. That's their classic treat.
Okay.
And that can be found at various locations. Number 2, variation of candy apples that are available at the Candy Cauldron.
Yes.
Number 3 seed is going to be a cookie from Gideon's Bakehouse.
Okay.
Whatever your favorite may be.
Okay.
Number 4 seed is the Morimoto baby back ribs from Morimoto Street Food.
Oh, that's a good snack.
Those are a grab and go, and those are a snack. There's 3 of them in that order. Number 5, the duck nachos from the walk-up bar window at CityWorks.
Okay.
That might be a little known one.
Okay.
Number 6, your favorite slice of pizza from Pizza Ponte.
Okay.
That's going to be a tough one to beat, knowing us, me. Number 7 is the rotating Dole Whip flights that they have available at Swirls on the Water.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the number 8 seed is your favorite cupcake from Sprinkles.
Or from the ATM.
Or from the Sprinkles ATM. For people that don't know, what's a cupcake ATM, Rhonda?
Well, it's really flipping cool. It looks like an ATM where you get money from, but you get a Sprinkles cupcake. You go up there, you touch screen, do a few things that follows the prompts, obviously. You have a few to pick from, and then from there, you put in your money, your card, and then, you get a cupcake in return.
It's pretty amazing.
It is.
We've done it before.
Yes.
And we'll talk more about their cupcakes as we get up here. All right, let's just start with our Disney Springs bracket. And we're going to go through that, and we're going to get our 4 that then will be placed into each of the park regions. So we are going to start off with number 1, the classic Disney popcorn, versus number 8, a Sprinkles cupcake. We will try and persuade, as always, if there is a tie, since there's just the 2 of us. Otherwise, it comes down to flipping my trusty quarter.
Okay.
So, would you go your standard Disney popcorn or a Sprinkles cupcake?
So, I'm going to go ahead and pick the cupcake because I like the popcorn, but I just don't, I'm not the one that gets it all the time. I don't like kernels in my teeth, and I'm a sweet eater.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you say various locations, I wish they had various flavors.
I know.
But they don't.
We'll talk about that later.
So I am going with the Sprinkles.
I will agree with the Sprinkles cupcake, even though I think they're not the best cupcakes on property. I don't even think they're close. Sprinkles.
We haven't had one in a very long time.
It's been a while, but we've had them plenty of times before that unless they majorly change something.
Well, what if they did?
They're not great. I think right now the cupcakes that you can get at a food court at an All-Star are better than Sprinkles.
Jill really liked it.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
I mean, we can go back and we can try one again.
I think we need to try one again. Are we going to Disney Springs?
No, we won't have time for it this weekend, but we'll be there plenty during Main Street 16 challenge weekend. But I do think it is the clear-cut winner. Well, I love the classic Disney popcorn, and there is something about eating it at Disney or getting a popcorn bucket, whatever they have at the moment. You can really get that popcorn anywhere. Sprinkles cupcakes are Disney Springs. It's, that ATM. It's an experience going in there.
It really is.
So I will say that the cupcake moves on.
Okay.
But I do love the popcorn. All right. This is going to be the battle of all battles already. And that is number 4, the baby back ribs from Morimoto Street Food versus the number 5 duck nachos from CityWorks.
Oh, I think the baby back ribs for me.
You would take the baby back ribs?
Yeah. That's more of a tough for you.
I think it's more tough for me.
You loved it. I was like, it was good.
I think the duck nachos were such a surprising. We were there with Kat and Michael, and I'm pretty sure Kat ordered them, and we didn't even know it was a thing that you could get from that walk-up window because it's available inside. They're like $18-19. But they give them to you in one of the cardboard, brown cardboard containers to go, and you can walk around Disney Springs eating duck nachos, and they're outstanding.
Yeah.
I feel very secure picking the ribs. Especially, we just had them a week ago.
Yeah.
They're absolutely incredible. They're going to be, I can tell you right now, a tough one to beat.
Yeah.
As we get into this. So
I agree.
We are going to move on with the ribs. And these are moving right into the next full round.
Okay.
All right. Number 2, one of the candy apples. You can take your choice from the Candy Cauldron.
Candy, caramel, you're talking.
Yeah, you're talking any of the ones that are covered, everything from caramel to chocolate to the hard candy, which I don't care for though.
No.
Because they're impossible to eat.
Yeah.
You
don't want to break your teeth.
Versus number 7, they were the number 2 seed, versus the number 7 Dole Whip Flight from swirls on the water.
That's kind of hard.
Now, you can get a various Dole Whip flights. They're seasonal. They have different ones all the time. I don't know that we found one that we didn't really enjoy. I'm not saying that every flavor we've been like, this is the best, but I don't think I can remember picking one out that we just didn't like it as a whole.
Well, I think we did. I think we were with Talon, and there was, and out of 3 of them, you know, there's always just one that it's like, meh, it's all right. Nobody loves. And then like, I think that one we didn't like, and I can't remember if he ate it all and we actually threw some away.
Maybe.
But
more times than not.
More times, absolutely than not. They have neat, inventive swirls that we all like.
So which would you pick? Would you pick the...
See, I'm going to pick
Candy Cauldron and an apple from there.
Okay.
Now that is one, I think overall I do actually like it better as a treat.
The apple?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
2, it brings nostalgia and memories for us. Anytime usually we go by there, we go in, we pick one out, we bring it back to the girls.
Yeah.
They
always eat them. They always eat them.
You can, again, it's an edible souvenir. It is something you can take home, you know, barring heats and, you know, and thing like that and it melting or something.
Right.
But it is something, there's so many varieties that you can choose from.
And you know what's really weird about it? When you cut into it, like days later, the apple's still like fine. How is that possible?
I know. I wonder if they treat them from the inside out. It'd be something to look up. This is not something I don't know. John might know, actually. If they're, I would assume, could you put a syringe into a
I don't know.
apple with lemon juice?
So good.
Or some sort of preservative that would keep it from, I mean, think about the ones, they're doing something with the ones that you buy, the sliced apples that you get from, just say, McDonald's and a Happy Meal. You can get them up at the grocery store. Okay. Now, those obviously have preservatives that they're coated in. They're pre-sliced. Right. This is not. But I do kind of wonder if there's something that they do inside out. That's an interesting something. But I think they're fun.
Yeah.
You know, I think they're delicious. You know, I mean, apple and chocolate and stuff go together hand in hand.
Yeah,
so that one gets my pick. All right, so I persuaded you?
Yeah, because I was going to pick the flight because it depends on the time of year, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because summer, oh my gosh, I'm always wanting to go for this. And the kids love it too, anytime. And it's nice because now we can take the kids to Disney Springs every single time we go because it doesn't cost to get in.
Right.
Whereas we can't take them to parks anymore. So we always go to Disney Springs with the kids and they always want to usually go to the flight.
Yeah, they do. They love going there.
I will go ahead and say, because even like, and you know, putting Candy Cauldron aside, and I don't know if it's already in EPCOT, but you know, when you go to Karamell-Küche and it's there, those caramel apples, like holy moly.
Yeah.
So,
and that's some of these
I
too.
feel like any caramel apple.
Well, some of these I tried to pick or I tried to spread out knowing that they were available at multiple parks and locations. So I tried to spread them out. Whereas like, all right, I know that we can get this item at both just say Magic Kingdom and EPCOT, but I know that maybe EPCOT has another item that could make the list. Therefore, let's use this one at Magic Kingdom, if that makes sense. So this is kind of similar where you won't see another apple show up here, like at a Karamell-Küche, but something else might take its place.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on to a very interesting matchup. Number 3, Gideon's Cookie, your favorite. If you want, we can just go with the standard chocolate chip and sea salt. Versus number 6, a slice from Pizza Ponte.
That's hard.
It's very hard.
Because you've got dessert and pizza.
I know. And you could even, you know, I mean, at this point now, see, here's kind of where I start to go is, all right, if I wanted both of these, but I can't really have them, like, I could almost say, you know what, I'm going to pick Pizza Ponte and a slice from there. Because then if I want, I can just go to Summer House and get a cookie. You know, like, I think the accessibility of Gideon's makes it very hard.
It is hard. Yes, it is very hard. It's super easy, though, when they have the virtual queue invoked and you can put your name in, they'll call you back, and you still have that long line, but it actually really does take about 10, 15 minutes. It looks a lot longer, and it looks like that's going to be a 40-minute wait.
Right.
But it really isn't. But it is just hard for that. So And I want to say, anytime we do go, we get multiples and we put them in
I'll
the freezer.
gladly pick Gideon's if that's what you're going to pick. I mean, I'll gladly pick Gideon's.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
Let's
move
say
Gideon's on. I think that's still, a no-brainer as much as we love Pizza Ponte. All right, let's go ahead now, and we're going to go into each of our 4 park regions. Sprinkles Cupcake makes it into the Magic Kingdom region at number 8. Number 7 seed will be the Candied Bacon Skewer from Westward Ho. Number 6, Corn Dog Nuggets from Casey's Corner. Number 5 seed is a Cheshire Cattail from Cheshire Cafe. Number 4 seed will be Gaston's Cinnamon Roll from Gaston's Tavern. Number 3, it has to go on here, is a turkey leg. You can get it multiple locations. Liberty Square Market is one of them. Number 2 are the spring rolls. Take your choice of what's available from the spring roll cart at the entrance to Adventureland. And the number 1 seed is the classic Dole Whip from Aloha Isle.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on into our EPCOT region, we have the apple from Candy Cauldron at our number 8 seed. Number 7 seed is Chips and Guacamole from La Cava del Tequila.
Okay.
Our number 6 seed is the Croque Glace from La Artisan des Glaces, which is the sandwich.
Oh, I was like...
Talk about putting something on a list for this weekend. Number
so
5 is
good.
the Liege Waffle from Connections Eatery. They're regular waffle, not the festival ones.
Yeah.
Number 4, we got the maple popcorn from the popcorn cart in Canada. Number 3 seed is the cookie sandwich. We love, there's a couple. We love the gingerbread one, the seasonal one.
They have the snickerdoodle one right now.
Yeah, right now from Karamell-Küche.
Oh.
Number 2 is the pretzel bread pudding from Sommerfest in Germany. And then the number 1 is going to be your classic Mickey ice cream bar or sandwich at various locations throughout. All right. Hollywood Studios. Our number 8 is the Gideon's Cookie. Number 7 is the Outpost Popcorn Mix from Kat Saka's Kettle. Number 6 is a funnel cake from Epic Eats right there outside of
Indiana Jones.
Number 5 will be the Bavarian Pretzel from Baseline Tap House. Do you know why the steak puff didn't make the list?
Yeah, why?
It's gone.
Oh!
Confirmed from John himself today. It dropped off the menu. It was last on the menu in January.
I need to go see Mike.
Mike, I know. I told him I was going to break the news to you during the episode to see your legitimate response.
Oh, that's awful.
Because it would have gone on here, and then we would have chose a pretzel from Germany over for EPCOT. That's why I moved it over into here, because Steak Puff is no more.
But this is a great pretzel.
Oh, it's a great one.
But,
I know.
Well, I wonder why.
I'm guessing that
I wonder if
enough people didn't order it. We didn't do enough. We don't have enough pull, apparently, because we've talked about it for years. Number 4 seed is the Num Num Cookie, Jack's Num Num Cookie from The Market.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3 seed is a Lunchbox Tart, whatever flavor they currently have, from Woody's Lunchbox. Number 2 is a Ronto Wrap from Ronto Roasters. You can go with the breakfast or the lunch. We prefer the breakfast.
Yes.
And the number 1 is your classic Disney Churro from The Market. All right, over at Animal Kingdom, we have moved Morimoto's Ribs into the number 8 seed. Number 7, Rhonda's favorite, whatever their seasonal sundae is.
Yes.
Anna DePore Ice Cream Truck.
Yes.
Right now it is the Yeti sundae.
That's been.
It's been a while.
They need to bring something else new.
At number 6 seed, we have Mr. Kamal's Seasoned Fries from Mr. Kamal's. Number 5 is the Kakigori from Caravan Road. Remember, we got this with the girls. It is that watermelon shaved ice with the sweetened condensed milk. They have this in Japan as well.
Yeah.
But because it's there and we have it at Animal Kingdom, I chose it for Animal Kingdom.
Nice.
Number 4 are the Buffalo Chicken Chips from Trilo Bites.
So good.
Number 3 seed is the grilled corn on the cob from Harambe Fruit Market.
Woohoo.
Our number 2 seed is a Pongu Lumpia from Pongu Pongu. And our number 1 seed at Animal Kingdom is a classic Mickey pretzel, which can be found at various locations.
Sad for these classics.
Oh, the classics are not faring well. But I thought giving them their number 1 seed, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't turn away any of the classics other than a churro. A standard Disney churro.
If
I love
you
all the
had
classics,
something compared,
but I'm saying in general.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
Somebody walks up to you in the park, like, "You want some popcorn?" Yes, I'll take it.
Okay.
Now, if they come up and say, "You want some popcorn or some Morimoto ribs?" You're taking the ribs. But I'm just saying, in general, you don't want to turn them down, and they're must-gets. If you don't go to Disney often enough, I think you should get all the classics on your trip. At least
You're gonna make
once
Rita
throughout the
get
trip.
all of them.
Maybe. We will see. All right. We'll start with the Magic Kingdom region. We're doing the number 1 Dole Whip. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you right now. Versus number 8 Sprinkles Cupcake. I would move on the Dole Whip. Easy. Against the Sprinkles Cupcake.
Oh, yeah.
100%. I don't think we've got
And you
any...
don't mean just regular Dole Whip. You mean actually like
regular
I
Dole
could
Whip.
swirl it?
You could say Aloha Isle. You could say either the standard Dole Whip, the swirl.
Because I love the vanilla ice cream with the pineapple.
You know, we always get the swirl.
Yeah.
And I know why after getting the little tiny Dole Whips, the thimble-sized Dole Whips from...
They were thimble Costco.
From Costco.
They were good.
They are good. It's too much. I need the balance against the acidity and the pineapple flavor of that.
That's why I always get it.
Yeah. So
I've always said that.
Dole Whip will move on. All right, let's go with our number 4 seed. Gaston's Cinnamon Roll is up against number 5 Cheshire Cattail.
I haven't had a Cheshire Cattail in a long time. We need to get it. I know. Right? We need to get it again, but I'm going to do Gaston because first of all, not only is it amazing, we had it for Christmas. I made them out of Ashley Cook's cookbook.
Ashley Craft.
Cookbook. Sorry.
Would have worked out really well if her last name was Cook.
Yeah. And it was started with a C.
Yeah.
And they are phenomenal.
They are
fantastic.
And, I mean, and what I love,
they're huge.
You know, and this is where we can we're looking at this, you know, teetering the line between snack and meal, of course. And so we're not looking at this being an individual snack, cinnamon roll.
This is a sharing snack.
This is a sharing snack.
Absolutely.
It also could be a person's full breakfast for multiple days.
I just started to say, wait a minute.
So yeah, I mean, you can split this thing in 4 and
I would
you've
not
got
want to
plenty
eat
to go
this
around. I would not either. No,
as
I could
a
not eat this whole thing by
breakfast.
myself. When I was a kid, I used to be able to take down an entire cinnamon roll, and they weren't even as big as these are. And I don't even feel like
I want to get it. I want to get one.
The regular cinnamon roll isn't nearly as rich as this is. What makes the cinnamon so rich is the icing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
This is rich, but it is
That's so good.
It has that little drizzle of caramel along with it. All right, number 3. This is like the battle of the ew. Number 3 turkey leg versus number 6 corn dog nuggets from Casey's.
Corn dog nuggets.
I'm going corn dog nuggets easily.
Oh yeah.
You know what they're made from? I can't say it on air. It's lips and it's from Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. When the raccoons get into the garbage.
But you're not being serious.
No. Well, I mean, we don't know what hot dogs are really made from. Like, let's be honest. But yeah, lips and
butts.
Yeah, is what the raccoons said on the Great Outdoors when they were rummaging through the trash at night.
Oh my
Lord! Think about that. But yeah, the nugs will move on. I mean, what are your thoughts on turkey legs?
Leg? We have had one one time. I think. I don't know if we got a really good one because I have literally seen people.
Is there a good one?
I don't know, but I've literally seen people eating it and literal grease dripping down their arm. Anyways, it was very hard for us. It was where we could not eat it and walk. What is it? All the cartilage in it?
Yeah, they're loaded with cartilage.
Oh my goodness. So
I mean, speaking of like raccoon, we sat down like a family of hyenas just trying to get at this thing.
Did.
It was awful. You had a plastic fork and knife. You were trying to cut pieces out around the. And here's the thing: when you know if somebody just served you a plate and they had already done all the work of pulling just the meat out, it's really good.
It is.
It's tender. It's
smoky.
Leg. They smell incredible.
Yeah.
They certainly have a look to them. You know that you're like, oh, look at that. That's I don't know what they're lacquered in. I'm pretty sure they're putting something on the outside because I'm not sure it's skin anymore. But the actual taste is good when you can get it, but they are so hard to eat and they're so greasy. And I can tell you for us, you're not going to feel well after. Like they're just the grease and everything that's in them. And
it's just fine.
I didn't. All right. Let's go on to the spring roll cart at our number 2 seed. You can go cheeseburger, you can go pepperoni, you can go whatever they've got. They've had a Philly cheesesteak one before.
I'm like, what was the other one that was good?
I still just, I'd love to see more and more there.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's, they've done buffalo chicken before.
Yes, that's another one.
Versus number 7, the Candied bacon skewer from Westward Ho.
I don't remember.
I gotta
the
go
candy.
spring rolls just because. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good. It's bacon brushed in like brown sugar, and it's put on a skewer. It's one piece of bacon. It's not shareable at all.
Mm-mm.
It is very delicious.
It's very snackish. Then.
Yeah, but I'd rather it be like the bag of snacking bacon you can get from Dunkin' Donuts, where you get like a bag that you can share. So for me, it's spring rolls.
I'll say spring rolls.
Yeah, I think that's kind
I
of
like
an easy
because you just never know what you're gonna get. Like you go up there and then you're like, oh, it's cheeseburger today, and then you're like, yes.
Well, I love that you can split them. You know, you get an order of 2. I think
Yeah.
it's like $9 now, but you can say I want 1 cheeseburger, 1 pizza. You know, whatever they have available, and that
Right.
tends to be the standard.
But it's neat because if you walk up and it's like, oh, it's pizza and cheesesteak,
Yeah.
then you're like, ooh, cool. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're not disappointed. You walk up and go, oh, it's cheeseburger and pizza. No.
Right,
I
you're
mean,
going to get one and you're
it's
going to love
great,
it. They're
right.
outstanding. All right, we're going to move over to the EPCOT first round. Number 1, your classic Mickey ice cream bar or sandwich verse is number 8, the Candy Cauldron apple. I am going to select a Mickey ice cream bar because it's one of the best treats in the world.
That is the only classic that I will select. So, yes, I will agree.
We already picked Dole Whip. So 2 classics have moved on. Then.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, because Dole Whip was up against Sprinkles.
I know. But if it could have gone up against some other stuff, I think it still would have won.
Well,
Dole Whip versus turkey leg.
The
There you go. Dole
Okay.
Whip's still moving on, right?
Well,
it would have beat a couple over here.
classic, to me, the best one
Is a
is
Mickey bar. And
1000%
don't-
the Mickey bar.
Hey,
Or
don't
the
look over
sandwich.
those sandwiches.
Oh, I
forgot how good those sandwiches
I
were
know.
until we had them
Until
at
we had
the
'em.
Moonlight Madness. Oh, they're so good.
I think they're even better when they're free.
Yeah, I agree. All right, number 4. Going up, number 4, maple popcorn from the Canada cart.
That's
Going
good.
up against number 5, the Liege Waffle. A connection.
I'm gonna say the popcorn.
I'm going to say you're insane. Do you remember that waffle that we got the first time we ate at Connections?
Yeah, it was really good, but
With the whipped cream on top and that crystallized big chunks of like sugar.
maybe we need to get it again.
That thing is stupid good.
Okay.
I'm voting waffle. So you're going popcorn? Do we need to
I
flip?
am. I think so. It's sweet. I like the popcorn. It smells
If you don't value your
amazing.
teeth and you have a really good dentist, it's a wonderful pick.
It's not.
It is.
It is not that
It's
bad.
hard to get through.
Okay.
Man,
I just miss the popcorn variations.
I was just gonna bring up that what is it? The cheese and chive.
Oh my god.
It's over the popcorn stand in
Who's
the
ever
Imagination
listening?
Pavilion. Come
Please.
on. It can't be that hard to bring that back.
it back.
Yeah. Oh, it's so
It's been
good.
so long. I mean, it's been since COVID. It's
I
been
know.
4 years.
I know. And it was the best. It was one of my favorite snacks. And you could refill the popcorn bucket.
Yes, and every time.
Should we bring a popcorn bucket this weekend
Sure.
to get refilled?
Yeah.
Which one?
Probably our pass holder one.
Yeah, we could. I
We're gonna
don't
find
even
it.
know where it is. All right. So we don't have a decision.
No, flip.
We're flipping. Our
Mhm.
first flip.
Mm-hmm.
Heads waffle. You want heads? Heads popcorn,
I don't
tails waffle. We're doing the flip. It is heads, so popcorn is reluctantly moving on. All right. Let's go to number 3, our cookie sandwich, whether it's snickerdoodle or it's the gingerbread. Whoo! Number 6, the ice cream sandwich.
Son of a gun.
Oh,
Dadgummit.
I feel like we almost need, I can't pick. I really don't. We've done the cookie sandwich so many times because we love it so much.
Right.
We
did the ice cream for the first time.
You have variations.
Incredible.
You can pick
that's what's
right.
crazy.
You pick your ice cream and you pick your
Yep.
sauce.
You can pick stuff. Yep.
I don't know. I feel like we should do a taste test this weekend and see if it changes anything.
I think we should.
I will go with the cookie sandwich based on kind of like I talked about the apple. We usually get one and bring it home.
Yeah.
Girls, I've never seen a
Sometimes it doesn't
person.
make it home.
Not that I think someone would try the Croque, Glace, whatever it is, the ice cream sandwich and not like it. But I've never met a person that we had try one of those cookie sandwiches and their face didn't just light up because it was one of the best things they've ever had, especially that gingerbread one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the cookie sandwich.
Okay.
You'll go
I
with
agree.
that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
because same thing. Like we always go in there and if it's there, I'll get it. Yeah. So
All right.
That's what I called the girls the last time. I was like, what do you want?
Yeah.
And
You'll be calling them this weekend, I'm sure. Asking them.
Probably.
All right. We are going number 2. This is a sweet versus salty. Number 2, pretzel bread pudding against number 7, the chips and guacamole from Cava de la Tequila.
I don't remember the pretzel bread pudding.
We got it the one time.
I know.
We shared it.
But
it's pretty good.
I think it was one of those things where y'all were eating it. I was in Caramell-Küche and I came out.
You got a bite.
And you were
at the
like,
end.
here, take this bite. And it was one of those things where it was put in my face and I just don't remember like savoring it. So maybe that's something we could do along with the school bread.
Are you making a list?
I probably should be.
We'll have to discuss after because we have a lot to accomplish this weekend.
I'm going to go ahead and say because that guacamole and chips were fantastic.
So good.
Love sitting there.
Yeah.
Love that little drink with the rose petals in it and like
they
sparkly.
did your oh my gosh, what the heck would you call it?
I don't remember the name of it, but it was really good.
So they smoked it. The pretzel bread pudding is good.
I love bread pudding.
I think it misses that true, real creaminess of a bread pudding. This is a little more dense and it's a little drier than normal bread puddings. And for me, I don't remember. I really wanted that hit of salty pretzel and I didn't get it. I think if somebody served this to me and said, try this, what do you think? I'd say, this is really good. And they'd say, what is the bread portion? I don't think I would guess pretzel. So for that reason, I will go with the chips and guacamole.
Okay.
All right. We're moving on to our Hollywood Studios first round. The classic Disney churro. Number 8, Gideon's.
Gideon's.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's a discussion to be had. Their churros are garbage. That's why you go to Nomad Lounge. That's why you go to Three Bridges.
Yes.
You know? Or you go to the churro cart that has all the different flavors at Disney Springs.
I don't understand.
They weren't that great, but they were much better.
I don't
with the
understand
flavors.
if they can do it on Disney Pro. That's right. I just don't understand it.
Either. I don't
just
know
like
why
the
they don't
beignets
make good. I know.
At New Orleans.
I don't know why they don't make good churros throughout the parks. It's really easy, honestly. It's super duper easy. Number 4, Jack's Num Num Cookie versus number 5, the Bavarian Pretzel from Baseline.
I mean, that's hard. Again, it's salt and sweet.
Num Num Cookie for me.
God, that was good.
That cookie was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And we brought half of it home. And other than it not being warm any longer, it was as soft and delicious as though it had just come out of the oven.
Yep. I'll say cookie too.
I thought it was so good. Yep. And as much as I love that pretzel, and I love their beer cheese, that dipping that comes with it, you can get one over in Germany. You can go up to our local Gators dockside and get one. They're all very, very similar. Yeah. And this cookie, I mean, if you were going, how would you rank Num Num Cookie? Let's go classic, right? Chocolate chip. Num Num. Gideon's. Summer House.
Gideon's, I think, would have the slight step over Num Num because of the salt that they put in it.
Agree.
They are very similar because Num Num is almost like, to me, like a deep dish cookie because it's the way it's cooked and it's looks. Yeah. So Summer House, though, is just like, they're more cookies. Just like, I don't know. They're not. It's hard to compare them.
I don't think we had ever done this past weekend. We were down there for Karen's 40th and we had a tub of cookie dough and Jill put them in the muffin tins.
Oh, yeah.
And it created that like miniature Num Num style.
It did.
Those were amazing.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. It was genius.
Do that.
You know what we should do tonight? Okay, so Lacey, apparently, I don't know where she got this recipe from, made the best homemade chocolate chip cookies I've ever had. And she put coarse ground salt. It was TikTok. She put coarse ground salt on the top, used dark and semi-sweet, right? Chocolate chips in it. Let's see if she wants to make them tonight, because we're doing like a family thing, and do them in a muffin tin and see how they come out. Right?
I was thinking, the Muffin Man.
Do you know the Muffin Man? You're a monster. Okay. 3-seed lunchbox tart from Woody's. Again, 6-seed a funnel cake from Epic
Funnel
Eats.
cake.
Really?
I don't love the tarts. So funnel
They're
cake,
dry.
I love funnel. Yeah,
I think the
And the funnel
flavors
cake?
are great. I think they're dry. I could see funnel cake.
funnel cake because you can get. I think just like at EPCOT, you can get ice cream on
Can you
it.
there?
You can.
I don't know.
I'm 90% sure.
Okay.
I have this 10% percent of being wrong,
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
pretty
Funnel
sure.
cake moves on. I mean, it's a funnel cake. Funnel cakes are the
Funnel
best.
cake, period, just plain is great.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you want to add something, if you do like want some ice cream with it, you feel like it could be a little dry, for your
Yeah.
like texture. But
Yeah. Growing up, going to my dad's parents, my pop-up and my mom, they lived right off the Chesapeake Bay in Rock Hall, Maryland. If anybody's ever heard of Rock Hall, hit me up or something. And every time we visited, I thought funnel cakes were a breakfast item because
why not? Why would
because
it
every
not
morning-
be? It's just
I
like
know, but
it's dough.
I know, but you don't think of having that for breakfast. You know what I mean?
Who has it? Oh, Zaxby's.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
What's going on over
I
at
don't know. We
Zaxby's?
need to go over there.
They've got
We should
fried
have gone
shrimp.
there
They've got
today.
fried shrimp. They've got like funnel cakes. They've
Yeah.
got it's.
I
I
think
don't
it's
know
funnel
what's
cake
happening
fries.
over there. Is it funnel cake fries? So,
Okay, sorry.
but we would go and we would just say we showed up on a Saturday, Sunday morning. My pop-up would make funnel cakes in the kitchen. They had a tiny little kitchen. It was basically a double wide trailer that they put together and like he built a porch on and I think a bedroom and a tiny little kitchen.
You gave her a
and-
bedroom. Sorry.
You okay? And it had this pass-through window that went into the living room from the kitchen, and we would sit out there and you could just smell the funnel cakes. And he had this little tin. It looked almost like a watering can. He'd mix up the dough and he'd pour it in there and he'd do the funnel cakes in like a cast iron skillet with oil and everything. Douse them in powdered sugar, and that's what we would have like for breakfast. So I thought it was just a breakfast item. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, why is a cupcake not a breakfast item? A cupcake is just a muffin with hair. You know what I mean? Or a hat, I guess, like you could say. A muffin is a bald cupcake. Like, acceptable to eat a muffin for breakfast, right? You can eat a chocolate chip muffin for breakfast. If you ate a chocolate chip cupcake for
I think it's
breakfast
different.
with icing
I
on
think
top,
it's made differently.
people are going to be like, "What is wrong with you? You're a psychopath. Why are you eating a cupcake for breakfast?"
I think it's made differently.
They are, but they're the same. They're still like the same. Churros, breakfast. Let's just normalize desserts for breakfast is what I think we
Okay.
should do. Did we vote? Oh, yeah, we're moving on to the next one. All right, let's do number 2, Ronto Wrap. Number 7, the Outpost Popcorn Mix, which is awful. It's the colored, it's like pinks and purples and blues.
Yep.
And only time we've had it, we got it in the little popcorn container thingy. They're not good. It's not good at all. So we're going to go with Ronto. All right, let's move on to the second round up in the Magic Kingdom. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we got to go to Animal Kingdom for first round. Number 1, classic Mickey Pretzel is going to lose to number 8, Morimoto Ribs.
Oh yeah.
Agreed? And
100%. You love that
love my
plastic
classic
cheese
Mickey
with
pretzel with
Mickey
the-
pretzel.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. I don't need to get one this weekend, but I will get one at some point during Main Street 16 weekend because we'll be there for 6 days.
Are you
And
serious?
5 nights. We're there for 5 nights. We've got the 3 nights that encompass Main Street 16, and then we have 2 nights of vacation, air quote vacation. So that's going to be exciting.
Oh my goodness.
Then, moving on, number 4, the Buffalo Chicken Chips from Trilo Bites, and that's going up against number 5, Kakigori. Which one are you picking there? That Kakigori is super refreshing and good. And that condensed milk
Yeah. And what was
with
the
the
other
shaved
one?
ice is our Buffalo Chicken Chips.
I'm gonna pick that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It was so good.
Oh, they're so good. It's such a great take on like buffalo chicken and loaded fries. It's like they kind of and poutine. And
Yeah.
just, it's so freaking
Really
good.
good.
Okay. Number 3. This is actually a really, really good and fun matchup.
Okay.
Number 3, the corn on the cob,
Oh yeah.
which has that awesome seasoning on it. You can get it with or
Tagine.
without. They're grilled right up there in front of you.
Tahini
You
or
got
whatever.
they remember they got the built-in handle that we love so much. And that is going up against number 6, the Mr. Kamal's fries that have that delicious seasoning.
Same
And it
kinda-
comes with the sriracha ketchup that comes with
Ah.
it. It's really good. It comes with tzatziki on it. I do like the Kamal's fries, but that corn on the cob. When you think of all the corn on the cob they've done at the festivals, another one where I just want to say, I know you can get it in Animal King. Why aren't you just doing this?
Yeah.
Just do this. It's perfect.
They've
delicious.
perfected it, so
Yeah.
why not
Thank
do
you.
that? Yeah.
And there's nothing like grilled corn
Yeah.
on the cob. Like I miss doing that because we don't have a regular grill. We haven't had one in a while, like a standard grill. And I miss that so much. Okay, number 2, the Pongu Lumpia over in Pandora. That's going up against number 7. Well, I already know what you're picking. Whatever kind of ice cream they're pumping out at the Anna DePore truck.
Yes.
I know you're picking that.
Yeah, because even just vanilla soft serve in a cone. Oh,
I will agree with you. As
so
much as I love the
good.
Pongu Lumpia, I think it's delicious.
Yeah, it is good.
But I'm like a 1 or 2 bite guy with it because it's pineapple and cream cheese.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot for
good.
your senses and your flavors, and I love it. But I couldn't sit down. I think it comes with 2 of them, little spring rolls. I couldn't sit down and eat 2 of them.
Yeah.
I could
Eat a
you
whole
know,
cone
Yeti
by
Sundae.
yourself.
Heck yeah, cone.
Oh, that Yeti
Whatever
Sundae.
else they got
So
going
the
on.
Yeti Sundae, you can do, I think it's chocolate and a swirl, but I
Yeah.
usually just do all the vanilla. Oh, it's
It's good.
So good.
All right, now we're moving on to round 2 in the Magic Kingdom. Number 1, Dole Whip is going up against number 4, Gaston's Cinnamon Roll.
Cinnamon roll.
I'll pick Dole Whip with the swirl.
Okay.
I mean,
Flip for it.
Florida, you're in Magic Kingdom, Aloha Isle. It is classic. And I can tell you, those were fine, right? Those were good. The little ones we got from Costco. Heck, you can get Dole Whip. It's got a Dole Whip sign down in St. Augustine on St. George Street.
Yes, it does.
Nothing is the same. Nothing. Did I convince you?
No.
Okay, then we'll flip a coin. All right, heads is Dole Whip and tails is a roll. I dropped that one, so we'll pick up another one. That's why I have spares. Heads versus tails. Heads, so it is Dole Whip. I won that round. Okay. Number 6, Corn Dog Nuggets is going up against number 2, your spring rolls.
Spring rolls.
Yeah. Oh, I love those.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that they had them at multiple parks.
That would be nice.
I mean, think about that though. You Animal Kingdom would be a great spot for this.
And
You could
what
use,
would it be?
Well, I mean, spring rolls and
Listen,
traditional or Asian
Animal
flair.
Kingdom has a lot of snack
It does.
places.
It does. So throw these of different styles and variations at a Mr. Kamal's, at a Smiling Crocodile. You know, have a savory at the Pongu Pongu that goes along with the lumpia, and come up with some Pandora. It could have chicken in it, like from inside, with some with scallions and one of their sauces. Like, I'd like to see more of those. Okay, moving over to Epcot. Number 1, our classic ice cream bar sandwich versus number 4, the maple popcorn. I'm going ice cream bar.
Yeah.
Or sandwich. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting a little pushback.
Nope.
You fought so hard for the popcorn versus the Liege waffle. You couldn't just let me have Liege to move on?
Well, then what would you have picked on this
I can
one?
tell you right now, we don't have enough time for any of this weekend. But if I went and we got a maple popcorn, and I'm tempted to do it now, and I took it over to Connections and we got the Liege waffle, and I had you try both, I will be shocked if you come away there still saying maple popcorn.
Okay, fine.
I'd be so surprised.
Okay.
Okay. Number 3, the cookie sandwich. And that is going against number 7, the chips and guacamole.
Cookie sandwich.
I agree, but now I don't get to say guacamole anymore. It's fun to say. Cookie sandwich is moving on. It is one of the best, and we're proving that.
Oh, yeah.
Moving down to our Hollywood studios, we got our play-in, one of our champs from Disney Springs, number 8 seeded Gideon's Cookie is going against, we already had this conversation, number 4, the Num Num Cookie. I will go Gideon's. I will agree with Gideon's. I'm not kicking either one of these out of bed, though. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Lacey's making those tonight. I bet she would love to.
I bet.
And we'll do it in the
We'll
bigger.
probably have to go get more stuff.
I think we still have chocolate chips and all. And she was making them from scratch. So she was using her flour and butter and sugar and whatever else. So I think we still have chips. I still would like to, I would like to go back to Publix and see if they have the peanut butter chips in and do a chocolate and peanut butter one that way. We'll do them in the bigger
Muffin tin.
Yeah. Okay. Number 6, funnel cake is going against number 2, Ronto wrap. What do you think?
Yeah.
Ronto wrap breakfast. I would take a funnel cake over the lunch Ronto wrap. But breakfast Ronto wrap, that's...
All right. I'll pick Ronto wrap, but I do love a fun.
You know what we're doing this weekend? Getting a Ronto wrap.
Are we?
We have to. We can get it before we go to Oga's because, I mean, Rita, who's we're taking this weekend, is a big Star Wars fan, right? Got ears and everything.
She'd like that,
We're going to surprise her with the reservation to Oga's. She doesn't know we're going there. I don't even know if she knows it exists, which is great. And yeah, I think we get a Ronto wrap. Maybe you can finally do the Black Spire coffee.
Is
because
that
we want to do
Oga's?
that. No, it's I think it's at Cat Saka's actually. We will just laugh at the popcorn. We'll not get it. It's not good. Okay, Animal Kingdom. Morimoto's ribs at our number 8 seed versus the Buffalo chicken chips, number 4 seed.
What did you say the first one was?
Morimoto's ribs.
Oh yeah, ribs.
Ribs.
Sorry.
Did I make this unfair to all other snacks?
Maybe.
Number 3, corn on the cob, is going against number 7, the seasonal sundae from your ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck.
Corn or ice cream?
Ice cream. Ice cream.
I'm not saying that we could make this corn to perfection the way this is done here at home, but we could certainly get close enough. I'm not making this ice cream at home.
No, you're not.
You know what I mean? So this is something I can't get at home. That's why I will go with the sundae.
Nice.
We're down to our Elite 8, and we're back at Magic Kingdom. This is one heck of a matchup of sweet versus savory. Number 1, Dole Whip. Number 2, spring rolls.
Rolls.
Choose any Dole Whip from Aloha Island, or just choose spring rolls immediately.
Spring rolls.
That's a hard one. Why spring rolls, Rhonda, over Dole
They're
Whip?
so good, and they're springy, and they're rolly, and they taste good.
They're springy and they're rolly.
They're crunchy when you bite into it, and the cheeseburger I love. It's not heavy on the pickles. Pizza is super good.
Do love the pizza.
Buffalo's good.
I don't understand why they labeled them spring rolls.
Because
they're egg rolls.
Yeah.
They're used with wonton wrappers and fried.
But are they? Because but they are fried.
Yeah. They're fried, and the wonton wrappers are made with egg. To me, spring roll is well, no, that can go different ways. I think of a spring roll as a cold
an egg
with
roll
this clear through rice paper.
Yes.
Is what I think of a spring roll. Egg roll, I think of wonton filled and fried.
And the wonton, when you fry them, they get bubbly and stuff. This spring roll, when you fry it, I feel like the paper one, it does turn to what this is. That's why it's called spring roll. It's just fried.
I will go with rolls. They have gathered a cult-like following. They have become one
you should see
of
the line.
best things. I know. They become one of the best things at Magic Kingdom. At least 3 to 4 times a week in a Facebook group, somebody says, where do I get these spring rolls that everybody talks about?
Really?
Yeah. Or they ask. I just had somebody the other day, just saw a post. How much do they taste like pickle? They didn't like pickles. So I chimed in.
What'd you say?
I said it is hit or miss.
Okay.
I've taken bites with 0 pickle. I've taken bites with pickle. So it's basically just a gamble. But we will move on with the rolls. Over to EPCOT. And we have the classic ice cream bar or sandwich. Number 1. Going against number 3, the cookie sandwich from Karamell-Küche, from the Caramel Kitchen.
I'm gonna say the
I agree.
the sandwich.
I'll go with the sandwich. Yeah. Sorry, Mickey Ice Cream Bar. I do love you. Okay, down in our Hollywood Studios region, number 1, a Gideon's Cookie. Number 2, the Ronto Wrap. I would go Ronto Wrap.
I don't know what to pick.
I would go Ronto
I want to pick
Wrap.
Gideon's. But you can
buy
me.
You can buy multiple Gideons, mini much Gideons.
Right.
You can bring
but
them
you have
home.
to stay in a line.
You can bring them to friends. You can bring them to family. You can freeze them.
You can make a Ronto Wrap at home.
You know, how long are you supposed to leave the Gideons? You pull them out, you leave them sit for what?
10 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm immediately going to take a knife.
It's so good,
and
though.
just dig into that thing and
It's
eat
still
it
good.
and hurt myself because I'm not waiting 10 or 15 minutes for it to thaw.
But it's still good when it's ice
I know.
cold.
It is.
And
They're
freezing.
amazing. We have made Ronto Wraps at home, and they're pretty dang close, and they're not hard to make. You can find all the ingredients at your store.
Gideon's.
I'll say Gideon's. Okay. This is getting interesting because on the other side, we now have over at Animal Kingdom Morimoto's ribs and that's going against your seasonal sundae. So this is another sweet versus savory.
Ribs.
You're picking the ribs? I have to pick the ribs. And here's the funny part now in our final four. We have the left bracket, the west bracket is savory. It's spring rolls and ribs.
Oh, goodness.
The east bracket is sweet. It's cookie sandwich and Gideon's cookie.
Oh, my goodness.
So let's start over in the west. Spring roll versus Morimoto ribs.
I'm going to say spring roll.
You are.
I am. You know why?
I'm
Because
saying
they're
ribs.
easier to get. We eat
I don't think street food opens till possibly 4 p.m.
We eat them more often.
Mm-hmm.
We had the ribs for the first time
In like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah. Even though the ribs are fantastic,
Yeah.
we get the spring rolls way more. I'm saying rolls. Did I sway you?
I think based on, I agree. The availability. Now we can make these rolls at home and they are good.
You don't think we can make ribs at home? I bet we could. I bet you could
Morimoto?
find something out.
You can try that.
I bet you could. You're so good.
I prefer our homemade cheeseburger rolls because it's sans pickle. So I do like that.
Yeah.
But it's real hard to get those pizza rolls just right at home. I don't know what it is. They got the ratios figured out. Like I will say rolls based on accessibility, based on your options. So I will say rolls. That surprises me though. Now, on our East bracket, we have the sandwich cookie from Karamell-Küche, and that is going against a Gideon's cookie.
I'm a sandwich cookie.
I am too. I'm going to go the sandwich cookie. Wow. Okay. I kind of thought you were going to go Gideon's. Oh, it's so good.
Gideon's is, and there's so many different kinds.
Yeah. Wonder what we won't make it. We won't make it to Disney Springs this weekend. So we're down into our
unless we
finals.
go as soon as we drop the children off.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, we might. We'll see. We'll discuss. Because when we're meeting up with Rita, it might make more sense. We'll figure it out. All right. We got sweet versus savory in our finals, in our championship.
Cookie.
Spring rolls versus the cookie.
Cookie.
You're going cookie?
Mm-hmm.
No chance I can get you on the savory spring rolls? Could you make this cookie at home? Do you think Lacey could perfect this sandwich cookie at home?
I mean, the softness of the cookie in the middle. We tried.
Yeah, that's right. We sure did.
So good.
I want both
And the
of these for dinner.
snickerdoodle. I know. And then the
Snickerdoodle
ginger.
one. Yeah, gingerbread one.
God, no. Cookie.
So it is looking like our final bracket challenge of 2024. Our favorite
snack.
Walt Disney World snack throughout parks in Disney Springs, does not include resorts, of course, is the sandwich cookie, be it gingerbread variety or snickerdoodle variety, from Karamell-Küche at EPCOT in the Germany Pavilion. Congratulations, sandwich cookie. We will celebrate your victory by eating you this weekend.
Yes.
And showing you to our friend Rita.
Yes, we will.
That was fun. That turned out
good.
That turned out different in a lot of areas than I thought. Having the ribs on there, I do feel is almost unfair.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it, and I'm glad it didn't win in a way. You know, it was pretty neat to see the spring rolls come out this far.
Yep.
And there's some pretty good matchups in here. So you go have it there, y'all. Of course, as always, I'll post both of these brackets in the show notes, and I'll post them out to social media when we post the episode, so you can go through yourself and you can pick. My buddy Tim, it's really cool. The past two brackets, he does the brackets before listening to the episode, and sent them to me.
Okay.
And then he listens to the episode, and then we would like go back and forth on some of it. Beauty and the Beast one, by the way, for him. For the live action movie retellings.
Nice.
But it's cool.
Good job,
but
Tim.
very much like me, where I don't listen really to other Disney podcasts and not be persuaded by what they say. It's the whole reason he does the bracket prior to even listening to the episode. So he's not persuaded by anything that we say, which is pretty cool. So if that's the way you do it, that's cool. If not, that's also cool. So fill out your brackets. Let us know who your overall Disney Snacks winner is for Walt Disney World. And go ahead and check out mainstreet16.com. We are in the final countdown. We are 3 weeks away. Limited time to go ahead. All right, here's 3 ways. If you have $25, here are 3 really good ways to spend it.
Yes.
All to benefit Give Kids the World.
Yes.
Number one, you cannot make it to Central Florida. $25 donation is going to help out a ton. Go to mainstreet16.com. You'll see a donate button. Click it. $25. If you're thinking, I'm going to get down to Disney in the next year, and man, it'd be pretty cool to get 2 nights for up to 4 people at a deluxe villa resort, which is a very magical stay. $25 will get you 1 entry into that raffle. Mm-hmm. That is going to end on, I believe it is the 19th. So you don't have much time left of April, okay? A week prior to our trivia event, because we will announce the winner at our trivia event. You do not have to be present. Trivia event, you say? You're going to be in Central Florida. You're going to make it to Central Florida. You're a local. $25. Trivia night. We're going to have 5 categories, 10 questions each, varying all from Disney parks to history. We've got Marvel. We've got Star Wars trivia. It's going to be a lot of fun at Malia, Orlando. At the backyard is their little bar area right by their pool. It's going to be super cool. All this at mainstreet16.com. That is 3 ways that you can spend just $25, right? That's like 2 drinks at Starbucks, right? Probably nowadays. Getting pretty close to 2 Ventis. What's the biggest one?
Venti. Good job.
Venti means 20.
Did you know that?
No, I only learned it. Was it Role Models that Paul Rudd went off on the barista in the coffee shop?
I have no idea.
he said, congratulations, you're now stupid in 2 languages. That is such a great scene. With Elizabeth Banks played his girlfriend. Pretty sure it was Role Models with Sean William Scott. And you know who else was in it? That adorable little kid that was in Snow.
Oh, right? Yeah, I love him.
And then also was McLovin.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in it too. It's an underrated movie. It's pretty good. So anyway, go to mainstreet16.com, learn more about that. Also, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You get brand new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. And finally, Rhonda and I would be super duper thankful if you could please leave us a rating and review.
Because it helps our show grow.
That's all we've got. We'll see you real soon.
Jeremy and Rhonda are more than a little fond of Disney World, so they made this podcast to share it all with you. Reports and resorts, top 10 lists of all sorts. Main Street Magic's bringing it home for you.